Greetings everyone, my name is Greg. In this video I am going to address the idea of the mysteries and deep esoteric things of the Bible, which I regard as sheer bullshit. Because this is a person that you will see, and I am not shitting you when I say this, you will see it. Their name is Wow the Heavens. Wow the Heavens. I'm dead serious. Check this out. Now, as you can see, they quoted me of if the words are not on the page, if the words on the page are not what it really means, then why put the words on the page? More or less, that's what I had said. And they have, upon hearing this statement, I felt inclined to share my thoughts about how I myself might answer a question like that. Well, my initial reaction was figuring how it is you think to understand the differences between the interpretations thereof from the words that you read written in the Bible. There are at least two distinct levels of Bible narrative: the story as that which would appear to a childlike mind. There is the plot line of a Disney movie, as an example, that is easy to follow by children. And then second, there is the deep mystery or the deep esoteric understanding of the parables, proverbs, and symbolism littered through the text that can be understood if one doesn't mind using multiple sources, such as those that are found in the soul. Seriously. One of their sources is the soul. It's absolute bullshit. The reason this mysteries and deep esoteric crap is meaningless dribble is if the mysteries and deep esoteric stuff don't match what is in the text, what is actually fucking written there, they don't mean anything because they're made up. Furthermore, if what somebody comes up with is as their mysteries and deep esoteric bullshit is conflicted by or refuted by the Bible, then what they're trying to say is the mystery or deep esoteric crap is crap because it doesn't line up with the text. This is where somebody like this is trying to make up bullshit and try to act like it's a gold nugget. No, it's bullshit. They might believe it. Fine, you can believe whatever bullshit you want. It is still bullshit. But let's continue with the stupid shit that they have, because they make a statement that is a flat out lie, and they have that statement in caps, and I want you to see this. Listen to what a person says, but also consider that a person might mean something more than one literally hears. Now, before I'm going to address that, the aspect of what someone says that they mean something other than what they're saying. If they're not saying what they really mean, how are they thinking you're going to get what they really mean? Are you supposed to be psychic and just know what they really mean? I am one that I go by the adage, say what you mean and mean what you say. Don't expect me to read your fucking mind. I'm not a mind reader. If you want to convey something to me, you need to express that to me. because I'm not going to try making up bullshit and acting like, well, this is what you were really saying. Because they could look at it and go, where the fuck did I say that? Well, that was one of the deeper mysteries of what you had said. What the fuck are you talking about? It is absolute gibberish. It's trying to insert your ideas into their head and acting like, well, that's what you really meant. Based on what? Obviously not what I said. Well, it was a deeper message in what you said. But to continue with their stupidity. The character, the Jesus character, I love this. The Jesus character, for example. It has been pointed out to me that I refer to the aspect of the Jesus on a couple of different occasions in different videos that I've done. And it was one of those, why did I use that term? Because to me it is just a character. And I find it interesting as hell that this person that is a Christian uses the term the Jesus character. Is Jesus just a character to them? Is it just like Pinhead or Pennywise, a character in a story? If so, how can you try to act like you're thinking something about it means a goddamn thing? So what you think something? The character of Yoda was in Star Wars. So what? You believe in Yoda. Does that wipe away anything you fucking do? This is retarded. But the Jesus character, for example, is described as always speaking in parables. Wait a minute. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The Jesus character is, for example, is described as always speaking in parables. What idiot describes him this way? I really would like to know who the idiot is that tries to say this, because I'm going to show you where Jesus didn't speak in parable. The aspect, and I want to stress this. Note the word, the always. Always. It's right fucking there. Always speaking in parables. Which means, if I can show you even one time that he didn't, then the statement that always speaking in parables is a lie. This is where couples get into a problem with overgeneralizations. You always do this, or you never do this. Statements like that are almost always false or fallacious because they are massive overgeneralizations. All somebody has to do when you say you always do this is show you one time they didn't. Or you never do this. All they have to do is show one time that they did. And it negates your overgeneralization because of always or never. That is why it is stupid to use terms like that. The thing is, here is where Jesus didn't speak in parables. Luke 22 verses 36 to 38. Then he said unto them, But now ye that hath a purse, take it, and likewise his script. And he that hath no sword, let him sell his garment and buy one. This next verse is really frickin' funny. For I say unto you, this that is written must yet be accomplished in me. And he was reckoned among the transgressors, for things concerning me have an end. Things concerning Jesus have an end? That's rather bizarre, given Christians want to act like he is still alive or that he rose from the dead and that his bullshit continues. But by his own words, for things concerning me have an end. But then his disciples had said in verse 38, and they said, Lord, behold, there are 2 swords. And he said unto them, it is enough. That's not a parable. He was telling them, and you can clearly read it. The words on the page are right there in front of you. You can't get away from it. He that hath a purse, let him take it, and likewise his scrip, and he that hath no sword, let him sell his garment and buy one. Jesus is advocating his disciples to have weapons. And one of the things that you could wonder, why would he say that? Well, let's jump back in the same book of Luke, Luke 19, verse 27. But those mine enemies, which should not that I should reign over them, bring them hither and slay them before me. That's not a parable either. And there's no context where you can say, but those mine enemies which would not that I should reign over them, bring them hither and slay them before me. That's not moral, no matter what context you try to put that in. Just because somebody doesn't want you to lord over them is not cause to murder them. That is just obnoxiously stupid. But to say Jesus always speaks in parables is obvious bullshit. I don't know what idiot had made that statement. I've heard it before of Jesus always speaks in parables. It's bullshit. And this is to mean everything written is to be what he said should be interpreted in some way as having some other meaning or more deeper underlining message. Bullshit. This means what they're trying to do is take the words on the page and say, yes, that's what was written there, but it really means this. Based on what? Your own desire to spin it and make it sound good in a way that fits your agenda? How is that valid? Just because you have Stockholm Syndrome and want to make your abuser into someone that you love doesn't mean I should. It is really fucking retarded. I find it obnoxiously stupid that people try to use this idea of mysteries or deep esoteric crap to what they're really wanting to do is insert their bullshit ideas into a text where the text doesn't even support their bullshit ideas. They're trying to take a turd, put gold plating on it, and say it's a golden nugget. Still a piece of shit. No matter what you want to put on it, no matter how you want to dress it up, a pig in a monkey suit is still a pig. It doesn't matter what clothes you want to put on it. It's still meaningless. Feel free to leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. But people, this is the stupidity that I deal with. I hope you enjoyed this. Later, people.